Thank you, Gretchen.
Well, we have exclusive details about former President Bill Clinton reportedly seeking State Department approval now to give a paid speech at a fundraising gala for the National Iranian American Council. It happened in 2012 while his wife was serving as our country's top diplomat. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry live for us in Washington with the exclusive details. So, Ed, what'd you uncover?
Well, good to see you, Gretchen. This is an exclusive email we've obtained, as you mentioned, specifically talks about a June 2012 request from the former president's office to the State Department. It was a very sensitive time. Remember, in the summer of 2012, Jake Sullivan and other top aides to Hillary Clinton, then the Secretary of State, were having secret talks with Iranian diplomats. Remember, that paved the way for the Iranian nuclear deal right now that is being discussed and being debated. Let me quote directly from the email that came from Bill Clinton's office. It said, quote, "Would the U.S. government have any concerns about WJC," of course, Bill Clinton, "doing a paid speech for the National Iranian American Council? We have been approached by the National Iranian American Council for President Clinton to speak at a fundraising gala they are putting on." Remember, this is in 2012. We've obtained the email because it came in from a lawsuit that conservative activist David Bossie has launched. He's gotten some emails involving the Bill Clinton speaking request. Remember, there have been previous ones involving North Korea, the Democratic Republic of Congo, that were quite controversial. In the end, Bill Clinton did not deliver those speeches, and in this case, he also did not deliver this speech. We've just gotten this statement from the former president's office stressing that they were not specifically asking permission, but, quote, "As we've said before, as a matter of course, all requests were run by the State Department, and most importantly, ultimately, the president did not give this speech." Of course, very interesting, though, because we are starting, as some of these emails pour out, to get an inside look at some of the speeches that the former president was at least considering, some quite controversial, Gretchen.
Okay, very interesting. Now, Hillary Clinton also struggling right now with female voters. When you break that down, what'd you find out?
Well, it's shocking, obviously, because she could make history and become the first female president in American history. You would think this would be the engine driving her to a victory for the Democratic nomination. Instead, the Washington Post ABC News poll finding that she's dropped among white women specifically 29 points in just the last 8 weeks. So interesting that today, as she promotes a new book, Hillary Clinton's daughter, Chelsea, goes on the Today Show and talks about sort of the softer side of Hillary Clinton. Listen to this.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, I didn't know it would be such a joy of parenting to see my parents as grandparents, but it really has been. I love watching my mom read to Charlotte, sing to her.
She went on to say that Hillary Clinton likes to sing the song "The Wheels on the Bus." Obviously, she's hoping to keep the wheels on that campaign bus right now. Right.
You remember that song, though, with your kids, right?
I love that song.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. Okay. All right. We'll do music.